At the start of April, it was revealed that Boeing filed a lawsuit against GDC Technics and cancelled the related contracts it had for the Air Force One replacement program. The US planemaker cited delays in GDC Technics completing interior work as the prime factor in the legal action. Shortly after, GDC Technics countersued Boeing, seeking $20 million in damages. Let's look at the entire situation as it stands. We've cancelled our contracts with GDC Technics, one of our suppliers on current and future government executive fleets, including VC-25B Air Force One, due to their insolvency and failure to meet contractual obligations. Boeing is working to mitigate any impact to these programs as well as to any of the sub-tier suppliers. We've been working with several small businesses that are key sub-tier suppliers to GDC Technics and plan to engage with all 52 small business sub-tiers that contribute to these Boeing programs in the immediate future. Additionally, we're coordinating closely with our customers. Boeing adds that GDC Technics work will be moved to new qualified suppliers and/or performed in-house by Boeing. According to Reuters, Boeing states that delays on the part of GDC Technics have resulted in millions of dollars in damages to Boeing and threatened to jeopardize work that's of critical importance to the US Air Force and the President of the United States. The statement comes from an official court filing, which Bloomberg reports to be Case 236-324551-21 in the Tarrant County District Court of Texas, titled The Boeing Co. vs. GDC Technics LLC. With Boeing's awarding of a multi-billion-dollar contract to supply the new Air Force Ones in the form of modified 747-8s, the planemaker was due to have the jets ready for December 2024. Despite the lawsuit alleging delays amounting to roughly 1 year, a Boeing spokesperson tells Reuters that it is still possible to meet the Air Force's delivery schedule. Boeing tells Simple Flying that the VC-25B program is currently in the modification phase. The modification to the two 747-8 aircraft includes electrical power upgrades, a mission communication system, a medical facility, executive interior, and autonomous ground operations capabilities. The work is being performed at a Boeing facility in San Antonio, Texas. About 10 days later, after Boeing's lawsuit emerged, we found out about GDC Technics' countersuit. This is what the company had to say. Boeing's mismanagement of the completion of two Air Force One presidential aircraft, not delays caused by GDC, that has caused a delay in the completion of those aircraft. Because of its problems with engineering, program management, and its own financial difficulties, Boeing has fallen behind in the project schedule for the aircraft. Boeing looked to GDC as a scapegoat to excuse its lack of performance on the aircraft to the United States Air Force. GDC Technics also alleges that Boeing failed in its contractual obligations to the subcontractors, including a failure to pay what GDC Technics was due for its work. The jets were initially ordered by now-defunct Russian carrier Transaero, but not taken up by the carrier before its fall. Bloomberg adds that the planes will have two auxiliary power units rather than a standard single APU, as well as elevators to ease boarding. According to its website, GDC Technics has multiple business line disciplines, including engineering and technical services, modifications, electronic systems, R&D, government services, and MRO services. In fact, it's not just American head of state aircraft that GDC has worked on. In October of last year, the company announced that it had delivered one of two 777-300ERs modified for a confidential head of state customer. GDC boasted exterior modifications and additional interior cabin customizations. While the company's press release kept the country confidential, the timing lines up perfectly with India taking delivery of its first Air India 1 777-300ER. What do you think of this legal battle? Who's really to blame for the program's delays? Let us know what you think in the comments. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles and a podcast every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe before you go.